Hi, this is Denise. Welcome to my home. For the third time today. How fun. I've gotten to visit with you 3 times. Well, this is a really extensive haul, so please get something to drink and a snack and stuff. I'll wait. Are you ready? Okay. I wanted to have a chance to welcome you. So far, it's just been a great day. I'm just plowing along. I have never done 3 videos in one day before. I hope that we get through this with no hitches. I asked for prayer and I got prayer, and you know what? God is good. Well, for those of you that might have just kind of stumbled on my channel, on this channel, our channel, I'd like to welcome you. For those that are coming back, welcome, welcome. If you don't know what Temu is, I'd like to share that with you. I know that there probably aren't very many people that don't know about Temu now. But you know, if you don't, I'd like to share that. Temu is an online marketing platform. They've got lots and lots of vendors that they are able to access. When we order, it goes to Temu. Temu goes to the vendor, and it comes to us. There are very few other fingers involved. So they say that the middleman is out, and I guess that's probably true. I don't know that much about marketing. Whatever they're doing a great job because the prices are just really, really good. What I found is that prices are about 1/3 to a half as much as what you're going to find. And prices just keep going up, you know, they just keep going up. Temu has decided that customers come first. Their customer service is wonderful. You don't have to fight with a gatekeeper in order to talk to a person. And you don't talk to a person, but you chat, you know, online. And you're talking to a real life person, and their attitude is like, gosh, I'm sorry you were inconvenienced by this. What can we do to help you? And they make it right. I've just never had customer service like that. And especially in these later years, you know, you just have to fight to get anything done. So I welcome that. I think that's great. Temu absorbs the shipping for us. We have free shipping on orders over, well, shoot, they say all orders, but I would say that it's over $10. You're able to access anything except for pharmaceuticals and food. There are indoor things, outdoor things, sports equipment, gosh, clothes for women, men, and children, shoes for women, men, and children, craft items, camping gear, automotive, anything you can think of, and they have it. Go shopping at the places where you usually shop, you know, online. If you can let your fingers do the shopping for you, that helps. But go shopping at the normal places, and then go to Temu before you order anything. Go to Temu. Many times you're able to access the exact same item for less. So, you know, it's worth it. It's worth the shot to do it. It's worth it to bring items into your home that make life easier, even extra, that you couldn't normally afford to do because Temu's prices are so good. Temu also has games that you can play and win. I've won several times. The gifts are great, the prizes. Certainly not the focus of Temu, but it's a nice little sidelight. You're going to see on the screen right here an affiliate code. And that code I'd like you to hold on to. You can couple that with when you make your first order. I guess I better back up a little bit. If you haven't ordered off of Temu yet, go to the website. Don't download it yet. Just go to the website and take a look at Temu. Find out what they have. See what you might want to order. Make a list. Then go to my description. In the description is a link to Temu, and it's a special link. It links you as a new customer. When you get onto Temu, then you put my affiliate code that you have right here into the search bar. Now, when you do that, not only are you going to get a 30% discount on your first order, that's huge. The prices are already good, and then you get another 30% off. You'll also have access to a $100 coupon bundle. So your journey with Temu starts out strong. It's really great. I think you'll really enjoy it. I've been very impressed with the quality of merchandise. There have been a few things that I haven't liked, but you know what? You get that anywhere. And Temu is wonderful about refunding. For 90 days, they'll refund you without any questions asked. They also have something called a price adjustment. Now, sometimes stores will say, oh, you know, we'll price match with another store. You have to jump through a lot of hoops in order to do that. With Temu, the price adjustment has to do with their own vendors, so they know when prices go down or up. When you have items in your cart, you're going to notice that they go up and down. It's because there's no regulation on the vendors. They get to put their own prices on stuff. But once you put your money on your order, then the prices will stay the same, except for when they go down. And they do. They go down. Sometimes they go down a lot. Sometimes they go down a little bit. But Temu is designed what's called a price adjustment. You can request, when they show you that there's a price adjustment available, you can request that. And that price adjustment will help to eliminate the difference between the price that you paid for it and the price it is now. So it'll help to equalize and give you the very best price that you can have. So there are so many different reasons why Temu is a good deal. Well, are you ready? I wanted to show you, this is the necklace that we hauled in the last order. It was the sponsored order. Temu sent it to me. And I thought, you know, this with a black and white would be so stunning, and it is. And then you got the earrings. I just wanted to show you that I wore it so that you could see it. See? Very pretty. Now you can also wear it with one that's got an open V-neck where it sits directly on you. I have two others that are like this that I just really enjoy wearing. And these are beautiful. Okay, did you get your drink? Are you settled in? Did you put your feet up? You ready to go? Let's haul this order. There are a lot of things to open and to see, so we'll get it done. First item, I had hauled before a Lazy Susan, and I used it by my chair. I have it right by my chair. You can't see it, but it spins around, and I've got my remote and my nail files and pens and pencils and stuff in it, and I don't have to dig around on the table and have things fall because the Lazy Susan is there. I can just spin it around and get to what I want to. I like it so much. And well, that nail's gone. I'm really excited about finding it again on sale. And they go on sale very often. Now this Lazy Susan I paid $1.97 for. And right now the normal price is I wrote the price on this. Where is it? Well, maybe I didn't. I can get it for you though real quick. It's several dollars. Still a great price for a Lazy Susan. But on sale, it's $1.97, and it's $6.78 right now. So watch for them. They go on sale often. It wasn't that long ago that I bought the other one. Now it comes in a box that has a couple pieces in it. And last time I did this, I kind of shut the camera off and assembled it, because it's got little beads and stuff that I don't want to lose. But they're bearings. And these bearings go in a plastic ring. This is the plastic ring, and the bearings go in there. You just shove them in. I'm going to go ahead and... It doesn't take but a minute to assemble. I think there are 6 bearings. You have to shove them in all the way or else they won't work. Well, maybe that's upside down. Try it this way. Nope. I guess I'm just a weakling today. They snap in. By the time I get through with this order, I'm not going to have any nails at all. And you know what? It's okay. I'm getting ready to try gel nails. One of the things that I received from the Farmland game when I won that was a whole box full of nail stuff. Ouch. They snap in, so you can hear them snap in. And in there was the UV light and lots of different things for gel nails. And I think I'm going to try it. It's just, for me, I've got my hands in water all the time. I've got animals that need my attention all the time, and there's just not enough time in the day to well, I managed to lose one of the little ball bearings. I'll have to find it. It's on the floor. Maybe it's on my lap. Of course not. It's on the floor. Ooh. Oh well. That's all right. So anyway, you have your little ball bearings in here. Oh, the other one's in a bag. Yay! So it's not on the floor. I just know these are teeny tiny little things, and to try to find it on the floor would be exciting. Ouch. There. So now I've got the ring ready. On the bottom of this is the rotating ring. And you put, now on the bottom are places for, these are little rubber like stoppers, and they keep the Lazy Susan from bouncing around on the table. They thought of everything, didn't they? Now you can use these for makeup, you can use them on your table for salt and pepper and napkins, you can use them, a couple of them on a big table if you're having company and you have your food that you want to have on Lazy Susans. By the way, now we're going to put this ring in here. The little stoppers are on the bottom. Then you take your Lazy Susan and set it down on top. And there you got it. And it rotates around. It's a nice size. It's about 9 inches. It's a real neutral color too. I think you can get them in white. I'm not sure. They have a lot of Lazy Susans on Temu, but this is the only one that I found on sale. So again, I paid $1.97 for this. And it's $6.48 normally. And it has installation instructions too. So that's kind of cool. Watch for the sales. They're out there. And you know, that doesn't change. Once you put your money on your order, that sale price isn't going to change. The only time it changes is if you haven't bought it yet, it can go back up. And it would go back up to $6.47. So, when you find a great order like this, even if you end up making a small order so that you can get a couple, 2 or 3 things that are really inexpensive, do it. It'll really save your pocketbook. Now on the video that went up a little bit ago, well, it's the first one I did today. I did the Nativity. I showed you my Nativity pieces. And the wise men were in this order. So if you haven't seen that, I paid $8.99, or I paid $9.98 for these, and they're $8.99 now. Now the whole set is on sale for $46. There's 17 pieces. It's a really great price if you're in the market for a lifelong set that you can pass on. It's beautiful quality. There are 3 pieces in this set. They're the 3 wise men. And these are a dupe for, I don't like that word. They're similar to another set that's made by Willow Tree. Their set is larger and it's extremely expensive. When you can get 17 pieces, or if you just need to fill in, if you've already bought a few pieces and you wanted to get the wise men are $8.99 now. They've gone down. But golly, the Willow Tree brand, you've seen them over the years. They're very similar to this. They don't have the face, and they're carved. They look like they're carved wood. They're beautiful. The Nativity, that's a 6-piece set. It has Mary and Joseph and the donkey and 2 sheep and the shepherd. They're $100 for that on eBay. So if you're looking for or would be wanting to buy a set to keep for your family tradition, this is beautiful and it's so reasonable. I got slippers. I have some slippers, but they're kind of flip-floppy slippers, and they're not sturdy enough for me to walk and feel like I've got the support that I need. These are not unlike the shoes that I wear. I wear the Eva slides, but these are so soft. They've got the memory foam in the insole. They have the plastic on the bottom, so if you wanted to wear them outside to get the mail, you could. And they're non-slip. You know, they're non-slip. I paid $6.79 for these, and they're $10.48 now. Once again, you'll find your sales. They're all the time. Stuff is on sale. I can't wait to put these on. I don't have any rhyme or reason for taking these out the way I am. You know, there's a lot of different types of things in this order. This is I believe, come on scissors, I know you're, this is an X-Acto knife set. I'm going to add this to my crafting room. I think our next video is going to be a craft. I have to decide what it is that we're going to do, and I'll let you know. One subscriber, and I mentioned this before, but I think it's such a good idea, it bears mentioning again. One subscriber was saying, you know, if you could, like, give us a little heads up when you're going to do a video with crafting so that maybe we could get things together and do it with you. That would be fun. And I thought, gosh, that's a great idea. So when I get it together, I'll do a preview and we'll look and see what you can put together to do the craft with me. This is an X-Acto knife set. It's got lots of different blades. I think it has 12 blades. And there are 3 X-Acto knives. And the different blades, I can't really tell you what they're for, because I don't know why there would be lots of different blades. I suppose the ones that are really pointy sharp can cut in a small area. I'll learn as I go. I've used X-Acto knives before, but not to where it's needed to be like this. And this was also on sale, so I thought this would be a great deal to have in my craft room. So when we do crafts, I paid $2.09 for this, but the sale is even better now. It's only $1.78. So if you need X-Acto knives, now's the time to get them. I got these prices today, so they're accurate as of today. And there are 12 blades and 3 knives. Gosh, I find nails everywhere. I buy these for Peyton. They're acne patches. They're just little polka dots, and they work really well. Some of them, sometimes you can get them clear. She wears these at night if she has a little breakout. She's got really pretty skin, so she doesn't need them very often, just sometimes. I paid $1.79 for these, and they're $1.49 now, and that's for a lot. I know I bought them for her before and paid quite a bit more for them than that. I turned the fireplace back on. I'm so cold. 360, and they're hydrocolloid pimple patch, so they've got good stuff in them. I just dropped something on the floor. I probably don't need it, but I try to put the things on the table here that I need. Effective pimple cover patches for clear skin. and they work. When you go into your orders, always look at the reviews. Look at the reviews, look at the content, what you're looking at. Make sure that you are educated about what you're buying. Temu is really good about telling you the contents, telling you the size. Everything is always sized. If you scroll across for the information and the pictures, they'll always have a measurement. So you know, like for instance, the box itself is 5.6 inches or 14 centimeters by 3.76 inches. So they're telling you even what the box size is. This is kind of cool. And let's see these patches. I showed them to you, but let me see. The patches are small. They're about 1/4 of an inch. And the main ingredients are salicylic acid and essential oils. The patches are about 1/4 of an inch big, wide, maybe 1/2 an inch. No, I think they're more like, there are 2 sizes. One's 1/4, one's 1/2. So depending on the breakout. And again, I paid $1.79 for 360 patches, and they're $1.49 now. Oh goodness. With my last sponsored haul, not this last one, but the one before, it was for winter clothes. Is that right? I think it was. But anyway, with one of them. No, that was for kitchen stuff or home essentials. The first one that I did was for winter clothes. And they had, I selected cat hair. Imagine that. I selected leggings that were thermal. They had thermal in them. And I absolutely love those leggings. And I found some on sale. They're $4.18 for these. And I bought a pair of blue ones and a pair of black ones. And they have a nice, they're nicely elastic. So they're going to hug you in the right places. I've been real impressed with these. And they're going to keep your legs warm. And you know what? They have pockets. So you have a place for your cell phone if you're walking. They're a pretty deep little pocket here. They are now, they were on sale for $4.18. They're $8.99 now, which is still a great price for thermal leggings. I mean, it's a really good price. You look around, you'll see. And again, I would say watch for sales. They happen all the time. One of the things that I do, and you can do it for anything, is go into the search bar and put in clearance or sale. Clearance winter clothing. Clearance winter pants. Let's just see what it does. And there are things that you're not going to want to buy in their clearance. I mean, they clear everything. You want to keep their inventories down. So if I put in here clearance women's thermal leggings. And you bring it up. Then underneath here, there's going to be an option for sort by, S-O-R-T by. And you go into that and it says prices low to high. So this is what it brings up. And there are options. Okay, now this says they're solid slim tights, opaque, high waist, thermal, elastic leggings. Let's see what the picture shows. Now this doesn't have the Sherpa on the inside, it doesn't look like. But they're a heavier legging. $1.79. Then there are like stockings. Okay, the first thermal lined leggings that I see, plush lined tights, opaque, high waist thermal. Leggings, women's stockings and hosiery. But these are opaque and they're leggings and they have the lining on the inside. And they're $3.18. So it's a good way to find what you're looking for at the best price that you can get them. You can do that with any thing that Temu has, is to go into their clearance. And they always have lots of clearance of lots of different things. So just a kind of a heads up. So these were $4.18. And these are the blue ones. And they're a dark blue. Or maybe I showed you the blue ones. Maybe these are black ones. They are black. Now the blue ones had a pocket, the black ones don't. At least I don't see one. I wonder why. Anyhow, these are the black ones. And they have the nice, beautiful lining on the inside. It feels so good when you wear them. They're nice and warm. And I'll tell you what, I don't know about you, but as I've gotten older, warm is really essential. So those must have been the navy blue ones that I showed you first. Sometimes colors aren't as apparent to me as they used to be. I got this and I just really love it. I'm excited to wear it. I don't wear a lot of witnessing clothing. But it's not because I don't want to be a witness for Jesus. I think part of it is because I don't ever want there to be an issue where someone perceives me to do something that I try really hard, and I know that God has changed my life, and I'm sure that there are times when I fall, and wearing witnessing clothing is really a big responsibility because you are a witness for Christ, especially when it's written on your body and other people see it. If you do something stupid that doesn't attest to a witness of Jesus, your witness is, you always have a witness, it's just not a good one. So that's why I don't wear them a lot. This is a sweatshirt. It's beautiful. And there are sweatpants that match this. I didn't get them. Look at that. Some of the things that it says. Son of God, Healer, Messiah, Holy One, Alpha the Omega, Jesus, Prince of Peace, Lamb of God, the Resurrection, Emmanuel, Redeemer, Strong Tower, all the names of God, all the names. Wonderful Counselor, the Truth and the Life, Lord of Lords, King of Kings, the Good Shepherd. Oh, I love this. He is so good to me. Lord Jesus, help me as I wear stuff like this, that I would always be a good witness. Anyhow, it's a sweatshirt material. It doesn't feel like these have, they're ironed on. They're transfers, but they feel like they're more in the fabric. The inside is fleecy. It just feels like a sweatshirt. I suspect that we're looking at polyester. Let's see. I bought this in an extra large so I'd have a little bit of room. There went another nail. I wonder if I can manage to lose them all before we're done. At least I started out. Those things don't matter anyway, it's just kind of fun. This is 95% polyester and 5% spandex. I wouldn't have guessed spandex, but I guess there's a little bit of give in the fabric. Not like you would think with spandex. That just feels like a nice, warm, cozy sweatshirt. Now, I paid $6.37 for this shirt, and it's $6.88 now. For a sweatshirt, gosh, just for a plain sweatshirt, it's a lot more than that. And for a sweatshirt that is designed like this, you wouldn't touch it for $6.88. Okay, that's down. That's done. That's done. This was a big order. Okay. Next up are a pair of pinking shears. Now, it wasn't very long ago that I bought some shears. Pinking shears, you probably all know what pinking shears are, but if someone is here that doesn't sew, I want to show them to you. You know that there are no sewing classes for kids now? That's pretty sad. No home baking. I think they call it life something, life skills or something, but it doesn't really have anything to do with anything. Pinking shears are, can you see the teeth on there? They give a triangular shape. Okay, my little princess came home. Anyway, it gives a zigzag cut. And that's real important when you're making things because fabric can fray. And the zigzag keeps it from fraying. If you don't happen to have a zigzag on your machine, or even if you do, I do this anyway. I use these kind of scissors a lot. I have another pair, but they're not cutting anymore. This is super glue. It's 50 mils, which is 1.5 ounces, or a little more than 1.5 ounces. Oh, did I tell you how much these were? The pinking shears? I paid $6.98 for them, and they're $6.98 now. This is super glue, and it's in a big bottle. I paid $1.69, $2.69 for it, and it's $2.54 now. I gotta tell you, I can't recommend this like for nails and stuff, but that's what I use. I squeeze it into the painting bottle, the one that has the brush, and I use it. I haven't found a glue that works really well. And that's me, I just haven't found it. And I thought, you know, as long as I'm not finding the perfect glue, I might as well use this and not pay as much. So that's what I do. And it doesn't hold any less or any more. So this will be a nice supply for whatever needs to be glued. This is, oh gosh, what do they call it? There are two items that come together. It's a formula glue where you squeeze it out. There are the stoppers here that you can put at the top, and you squeeze it out and mix it up. And it's a bonding agent that's very, very permanent. It's like Loctite. They don't call it Loctite. Lock Fit is what they call it. And it's 85 mils, 2 ounces. 2 ounces would be 60, so it's like 2.5 ounces. I paid $3.68 for it, and it's $2.95 now. I'll let you know how it works. I've got some things to use it for. Ah, oil for my sewing machine. You're going to hear that sewing machine whirring everywhere. There it is. It has a top, a lubricating top, so that I don't have to just pour it on there. And then the top has it's almost like a needle. Well, it kind of looks like a needle. And that way you can get to the little teeny tiny places. There's quite a bit of product in here. It should last me quite a while. You don't use very much. I think this is about 2 ounces. I paid $2.68 for it, and it's $2.28 now. Good price. Great price. You can't be too careful with machinery. Make sure that it's lubricated well. I bought an oximeter. It's a pulse deal. You just stick it on your finger. I was playing with it, And you want to put it on your finger this way, so the sensor is on this part of your finger, not on the other part. Because it said I wasn't oxygenating on the other part. "94% oxygen. It's down to 92, 91, and 76 is my pulse rate. So I'm oxygenated and I have a pulse. I have a blood pressure cuff too, and it's, you know, it's not a bad idea to have this kind of stuff. And for $1.49, and it's $1.04 now, you can't afford not to have it. If you look at Walmart, or I'm sorry, I try not to mention other stores, but if you look at the other vendors that might have something like this, find out how much they are. This thing works. And let's see, it doesn't take crazy batteries. I think it just takes the AAA is what I put in there. 2 AAA batteries. I think it's really important to have these things for peace of mind, to know that you can check those kinds of things on your body, know how you're doing. This was kind of, I don't know why I got it. I got it because I wanted it. It's a rug. I paid $9.44 for it, and it's $9.48 now. I bought this for in front of the fireplace. I think it's really pretty. It's not a woven rug. Well, maybe it is woven, but it isn't like I would have imagined it. I'll have to let you know how it wears. I think that it would wear fine, and it is washable. So it has the plastic back for safety's sake. And there's something about a rug in front of the fireplace. And this is like a half rug. I like that. I have a really nice fireplace that has a hearth. Let's see what the fabric content says. Well, if I turn it right side up, I might be able to read it better. It's pretty sad when you look at something you can't tell if it's upside down. Now this says it's not fireproof, so I can't use it there. What a perfect place for it though. The fireplace, the hearth is about 3 feet. It should be okay because it's not going to be on the hearth, it'll be on the ground below the hearth. It should be fine. They say not to use it during near a source of ignition. It's 100% polyester. The back is 100% polyester. You can wash it. You don't bleach it. I wouldn't put it in the dryer. You can wash it and just lay it out to dry. And with that being said, I love the pattern. It's just so pretty. Now I paid $9.44 for this, and it's $9.44 now. It's a pretty rug. I did get some clothes in this order, so bear with me, please. There's one thing that I didn't see. I wonder, oh, it's probably in there. Okay, this is a t-shirt. It's real cottony, it's soft. And it said, "Faith can move mountains," Matthew 17:20. And it's beautiful t-shirt material. I like it. "60% polyester, 35% rayon, and 5% spandex." So it gives the t-shirt a nice give. Isn't that pretty? Now I paid $3.78 for this, and it's $7.47 now. This is one of my finds on clearance. I paid $5.97 for this, and it's $5.97 now. I'm really curious about this. I've never had anything that's had sleeves like this before. It's like the whole shirt is a sleeve. Isn't that something? I think it'll be pretty. It'll hang pretty. It's long and very generous. It has the button up front. I like that about this. It's nice to have buttons. I'm gonna look at my buttons and see what I can replace them with, because these are just little black buttons. There's nothing interesting about them. But I have buttons. The fiber content on this shirt is in here somewhere. It's a very flowy, soft polyester. I'll be doing try-ons again soon. It's 100% polyester. It's really pretty though. The flowers on it are like a navy and royal blue. And the background isn't white, it's cream. Can really be dressed up or wear them with blue jeans. There's the shoulder and the shoulder. There we go. And again, I paid $5.47 for this, and it's $5.47 now. I lied, it's $5.97, and that's what I paid for it. Oh, here's the dress that I looked at this dress for a long time before I got it, and I waited for it to go down. I think I did get it on a sale, or maybe I didn't, I don't know, let me see. That's why I don't remember it being in there, because it's not marked. I wonder, it must have been hiding. Here we go. It's the last thing on the order. This is not the last thing on the order. I mean, it was the last on my order. I think that this was probably about $14 or $15, and it's on sale still for $11.19. That's what I paid for it. It is my hippie colors. The way it's designed and stuff, I just love it. I've gotten to a point where I look at stuff and I think, do you have to have that? Do you really need it? No, I don't. Do I want it? Yeah, I do. Can you afford it? Sometimes. I really enjoy long dresses a lot. And this is going to be so nice in the wintertime. It's the heavy polyester. Going to be so pretty with like my coconut shell necklace and brown earrings. I won't put elastic on these sleeves. I can roll these up if I need to. But I just love that. The colors are green and black and orange and brown and rust and blue. Lots and lots of colors. And it does go down to the floor. It's probably long on me, but now that I have lubrication for my sewing machine, I can do these hems. And they're not difficult to do. I can cut them off and turn them and hem them. Okay, I think this is the last of the clothing right here. It's not the last of the order. This is another thing that I looked at a long time before I got it. And it did go on sale for $5.97, and it's $8.97 now. I just think that's so pretty. It's got the puffy sleeves and elastic in them. That's really important to me. And it's got a boat neck or a crew neck. I don't know. I look at pictures and they say different things. Maybe they're the same. I don't know. But these are like a raglan sleeve. They're not a set-in sleeve. That dress, by the way, I didn't tell you the fiber content. I believe it's 100% polyester. Let me see. I want to tell you. Oh. 95% polyester and 5% elastane. And there are two options for this dress. One that has more purple in it, and one has more of the earth tones, and that's the one I got. This is real flowy polyester. It is 100%. And it's long. It should come down I would say past my rear. But we'll see with the try-ons. I'm pretty sure that it will. Okay. How are you doing? Are you getting tired? will be done sometime soon. This is ribbon. It's really pretty ribbon, and I purchased 3 different colors. I've got so many ideas to do, and I've got ribbon. I don't know why I'm buying more ribbon, but I did. I just think these are just gorgeous. I paid $1.19 for this, and it's 99 cents, or $1.13. Now this doesn't have the wire. But look at the color. Isn't that pretty? And I suppose I ought to tell you how much is on the rolls. I think it's 10 yards. I want to make sure that I'm telling you the truth. $24 yards. The gold is 25 yards. This is like a copper metallic. It's a little finer ribbon. I don't need to do that. They open. I intentionally got this narrower so I could overlap, you know, when I put them together. I can put this ribbon on top of this ribbon, and the gold will back the other ribbon. This is like a copper metallic. And they're 24 yards on here. And this was, I believe, $1.69. Things are escaping the bag. Don't do that. And they're $1.69 now. How many of you have tried to put a nail in the wall and you can't hold it and pound at the same time? I cannot, because my shoulder is messed up. And I'm hoping that this will be something that will help me. And it has instructions in there. That's so cool. It's a nail guide. Place the short or long nail in place when hammering. Hammer the nail in place without the worry of missing the nail and injuring your hand. Wash and care, easy to wipe down with a damp cloth. Now look, this is just too cool. It has holes for lots of different size nails. You can put it right on the wall, put your nail in there and hammer it. And if it misses the nail, it's not going to kill your fingers. I can think of many times that this would have been such a handy dandy thing to have. And guess what? I paid $1.05 for this, and it's 88 cents now. Can you imagine how much headache that this will eliminate? And you know, they even thought of, at the bottom, putting the little feet on there, so when you put it up against the wall, you're not going to have the yawing of it not matching. So it matches this part and will lay flat against the wall. I'm excited to try this. These are sewing machine feet. There's a whole slew of them, and they're for different things. One is for buttons, one is for zipper, narrow edge, quilting, satin stitch, a roller foot, a zipper foot. There are two different kinds of zippers. One is probably for the invisible zippers. Blind stitch foot, open toe embroidery foot, straight stitch foot, and just a regular sewing pressure foot. They're metal and they have plastic accents on them. They appear to be very well made. I paid $5.78 for these, and they're $5.47 now. And that's for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 sewing machine feet. My sewing machine has quite a few accessories, but I don't have any other feet for it. It better be nice to me and work really, really well, because I'm treating it very well. Okay. I bought 2 more brushes. I put these together for you before. They're really good brushes. They work really well for curly hair, for wigs. I just think they work well for hair, period. It comes with the little doodad that goes on the back. It's a spacer bar. You take and separate the feet here. You separate each part of the brush and you put it in its own little separate spacer. That woman has so many brushes, right? Well, I don't know why, but they disappear. I think that they go where the socks go. Maybe I said that before. Can you imagine what that place would look like that has all the socks and all the stuff that goes there along with them? By the time you find that place where all those socks are, all the rest of them have been thrown away. Come on now. This is supposed to be easy. The other ones have been. There. There. Now see? And you can actually make it bigger. Move this down. And it makes each one of the brushes, each one of the factors or parts of the brush farther apart. And I would imagine that that would enable you, if you have really thick hair versus really fine hair, to adjust the brush accordingly. Now I bought these brushes for $1.28 each, and they're $1.61 now. These brushes vary in price quite a bit. They're very, very inexpensive. And you know, I don't use any others anymore. I really, really like these. So I bought 2 of them. I think that I'm all brushed out now. I think. Now I told you in an earlier haul that, what did I get that was collapsible? What did I get that was collapsible, you guys? They were spoons, measuring spoons. And I knew that Temu had collapsible storage bowls too. So I got some of these. And look at this is what it takes for storage. I paid $2.80 for 3 bowls on sale. They're $5.77 now. And what you do with them is you push them out. And look at that. You have your storage bowl. You have a lid. If you put it on right, the lid goes on. I'm not supposed to do that. They're not hard to open, and as you can see, it's not hard for them to close either. But when you have your items in here, got this one. These are sizes that I use quite a bit too. I want to put the lid on upside down. You're not cooperating with me. And this one. And so you can store leftovers even if you just have a little bit. But look at that. When you have bowls like this, you can stack them inside of each other, but you still have the bulk of the bowl. When you collapse them, it takes no room at all. And you have 3 nice size storage bowls. Now these do go on sale often, so watch for the sales and snatch them up. I paid $2.80 and they're $5.77 now. Now I bought 4 of these little guys. There's 2 more in the bag. They're 44 cents a piece. They're silicone spatulas. You can use them for cooking. You can use them, I'm thinking of using them for painting. They're very nice density. For 44 cents a piece, you can do lots of fun things with those. If you're mixing up hair color, anything that you're mixing, these will do well. Now these were kind of a spendy deal for me. I purchased it because I know that I have a lot of wood, reclaimed wood, and a lot of the wood has nails in it. And these are clipping, they're designed to cut nails. If I could open it up, I'd get it out for you. I paid $7.48 for them. They're steel, they're heavy. Not so heavy you can't handle them, but they're a heavy steel. They are made well to do what they're supposed to do. You go to the top of a nail and clip it off. And you know how I'm about tools. This will be a really handy dandy thing. It's not an extra or a just because. It will definitely be useful for me. This is pretty. I thought as I do crafting things that this is going to be a pretty addition. I can think of one thing right now that I have that I'm buying things that don't need a lot of work, but I get them for a good price, and eventually I'm going to have a little booth and I'll be able to sell them. That's my goal. This is jute twine, but it has leaves in it. And it's really pretty. There's quite a bit in here. I paid $205 for it, and it's $278 now. I'll tell you how much there is in it. It's quite a few yards. $10 meters. So that's, a meter is, see, 393.70 inches. That's more than 10 yards. See, oh wait a minute, that's not right. It's a little less than 10 yards. A meter is less than a yard. But it's around 9 yards. I paid $278 for it. And it's $140. Well, no, it's not. It's more than that because I got the quantity that I did. It's $278 now. This will be so fun to use. It'll make everything that I put it on, it's really going to dress it up and make it pretty. These are transfers. I've seen this done on like mason jars and stuff like that. And as I find different things to put them on, I will. And then I can get fairy lights and put them in there. There are 3 different ones on each. And it's a silhouette picture. They're not hard to apply. And they'll make a very nice statement piece. You can put a candle in there, fairy lights, anything Christmassy. You could even put things that you make in there, food items, and a mason jar is the gift. I paid $1.98 for these, and they're $1.79 now. These are a really handy dandy, easy fix to a jar to make it very special. Here's the other color of the ribbon that I got. $1.69. Isn't that pretty? All of those colors will go well with each other. Now I found these, and yes, I know that I got the measuring spoons before. This was a set. And I looked and looked and looked to find them on sale because they can be very expensive. I paid $3.59 for the set, and they're $5.94 now. And this is for 1, 2, 3, 4 measuring cups, and 1, 2, 3, 4 measuring spoons. Let's just see what they look like when you open them up. These are not unlike the storage containers. There's the 1 cup. There's the 1/2 cup. There's the 1/3 cup. And here's the 1/4 cup. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I've always had a horrible time storing my measuring cups because they're bulky and they take up room, and I put them in drawers that I can hide them in, you know, like my towel drawer. Now, look at this. There's all your measuring cups. 2 inches. It's not even 2 inches. Very, very compact. And they're an awkward size, but these aren't now. And the measuring spoons, they come in this set. They don't collapse, but they're made in such a way to where they are very compact, and that's what the other set was like too. This is the way they fold up, and you have tablespoon, teaspoon, 1/2 teaspoon, 1/4 teaspoon. And look, it's all accessible right there. So you have your bowls and your measuring spoons. And even if you ordered 2 sets of these, look at, it doesn't take any space at all to store them. It's really, really neat. I remember when I was a little girl, I'm sure that some of you will remember too, where they had cups that were made out of metal and they collapsed in on themselves, and they were only about 1 inch deep. Maybe not even 1 inch, but then you could pull them out. And they probably still have them. I just haven't seen them for a while. I always thought those were so cool. So when you find these on sale, snatch them up. They're very, very reasonable. The bowls were $2.80 and they're $5.77 now. And these, I'm not finding them. I think it fell on the floor. I paid $3.89 for the measuring cups and the measuring spoon set. And they're $5.84 normally. Now I saw them up to over $6, so you can find them on sale. You can use the tool that I showed you as far as going in for clearance or sales and find the best prices in all of Temu for the items that you're looking for. Now you have to be prepared to pull the trigger and purchase right away, or this, the prices are going to change. So if you have a few dollars and you know what you want, get on there and make your orders. We're getting close to the end. I know some of you are saying, yay! Here are two more of those little spatulas. They come in lots of different colors. I think they're kind of pretty. You could make something pretty out of that too. That could be a kitchen wreath. Taking all the spatulas and putting them together and around. And do something in the middle. That would be a really fun thing to do for a wedding shower. But make a kitchen wreath out of kitchen essentials. In the middle you can roll up towels or dishcloths. Put your measuring cups and stuff in there somehow. Wow, that just gave me an idea. I don't have any baby showers or wedding showers to go to though. It's still a great idea. Last but not least, this is an ornament. I think it's so easy to get away from what it is that we're doing at Christmas time and why we do it. This is Luke 2. And so it was that while they were there, the days were accompanied that are accomplished that she should be delivered. This is the scriptures in Luke that talk about the birth of Jesus. It's really pretty. It's in relief. There's Mary and Joseph in the manger and the star. It comes with little twine rope that you can use to hang it. And I was actually thinking about using these in something else other than hanging on the tree. And I wanted to get one to see the size and stuff like that. I was thinking of in a wreath. And it isn't Christmas time. And if you are wanting to make gifts for people for next year, or if there are things that you'd like to make to sell, it's never too late. And Christmas is always a wonderful thing. Christmas and kitchen. Fear not, for behold, I bring you good news, good tidings of great joy, which shall be to all people. For unto you is born this day in the city of David a Savior, which is Christ the Lord. I love this story. Well, my dear sweet friends, those of you new and those of you not so new that have come back, I appreciate you all so much. That's the end of this haul, and there will be more. If you enjoy the content, I would invite you to subscribe and to like, thumbs up. Those things speak a lot for this channel. We want this channel to flourish and to spread the joy of the Lord, as well as our friendship and love for each other that we develop. And I've never developed friendships like this before. It's pretty cool. Come back. And for those of you that haven't shopped Temu before, remember to go in my description box and you'll find what you need to do to get the new customer benefits of being a Temu shopper. Now, when you get in there, you're going to see that there's an affiliate page that you get into, or a influencer affiliate page that they're going to ask you to join. You don't have to join anything. Just scroll through it and make your orders. It can be, I didn't realize it was that way until recently. I didn't go in as a new customer. But when I did, when I looked at it, I thought, oh, I don't want you to be intimidated when you open that new customer page and you see that you're being invited to be an affiliate. It might be something that you'd like to do. I didn't think I'd ever do anything like this, but I sure enjoy it. But you don't have to join anything to shop on Temu. I love you all. And remember always that you're loved by the one who made us, who created us. He loves each and every one of us. We are unique and different. I love you. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.